Alright folks, hope you're well. Carnivore hiker at home. Not done one at home yet, have I? I'll try not to waffle too much. I've been asked about loadouts and like fast packing loadouts and what kit I'd carry, what sort of weights I'll be moving. So today we'll talk about one for this time of year, late fall, early winter, and we'll give you a run through at kit. This particular loadout coming in 4.5 kilo base weight. Obviously there's some food and that to go in there, but we'll give you a rundown of it. 4.5 kilos is quite heavy, but this is like my comfort pack. So I've got kit in here that'll give me a good night's sleep and I'll be comfortable in most weathers. So let's get to the rundown. So yeah, I'm using a Raidlight Responsiv 25 pack. It's a lovely pack, pretty trail efficient. Bit at the sides, back. Something no doubt I've seen them. But yeah, I like it. Like I said, it's trail efficient. So take my balls off. Again, efficiency, that's what we like. Up front, I may or may not be carrying different systems, but that's my Salomon XA Filter, and that's inside a B-free bottle. So I've got that little bit of extra capacity. There. So yeah, so you can see it's Salomon filtered inside, and it is compatible with 600ml B-free bottles. Other side, again, this time I've put in a ultimate direction body bottle type thing. I like that because it's a good fit with this particular vest, and it's got its pull, a bit of a lock. Not worse than them dribbles or getting squatted, is there? So yeah, and then obviously like most running vests, you've got some more pockets outside. So I'd have my Snuffs handy, head torch, Nitecore UT32. That's got two different lenses. One's aimed at for when it's rainy or plaggy and that, and it works a bit like a fog light. Very comfy. Runs off a, I've got its name now, 18650 battery. So they're easily obtained. And I'd have in this side. Typical again, we'll have some fleece gloves and waterproof work gloves. These are very light. I've had them a few years and they do me really well. Teamed with them, keep me warm as well. That's about it up front, but I'd still have room for snacks, but I don't have much call for snacks. But I might have my salt pills in, or I might have a compass, or even some paste notes. Right. Another thing I like about this Raidlight is he's quite wide, but very soft on body. And of course, it's a little safety feature. Like a bit of safety, don't we? So let's drop back off. Oh yeah, starting with pack. Underneath, nice little zip pocket. Neat zip pocket. I'll carry things like first aid kit, and in there I'll have a spare battery that doubles. Works for me, my torch. Will also give me a little phone, a little boost. It's a nice little thing. Just bare minimum in there. Treadlite Gear wallet. Very nice. In there is like my hygiene, bit of gurney goo, some dried out wet wipes. But again, with my lifestyle, I very rarely need toilet when I'm out. Keep that in my nice little Treadlite gear pouch. You're going to be seeing a lot of Treadlite stuff. If you're not familiar with Treadlite, have a look for them. I'll put a link at the bottom. British cottage industry, makes some fantastic gear. Quality is second to none. Cuban fibre, spinnaker, does all good stuff. So that'd be my bottom pouch. Now, I wouldn't always carry this, but I've been watching I read a blog thing about mountain safety. So inside pocket here, another Cuban fibre Treadlite gear pouch. I've got a 2-person body. In pouch, comes in at under 300 grams, which is as light as a good waterproof jacket, but that'll give me some safety on mountain. And if I want to take a break and weather's atrocious, I can get inside that, go make a brew if I wanted. I could study it map, or I could just sit and have a good rest. So that's a body bag. Up here as well, got Steripen. I won't always carry a Steripen, depends on areas I'm going to. But Steripen, beauty about the Salomon and B3 bottles, they're wide mouthed, so Steripen will go inside there and I can properly sterilise and not just filter. Just gives me my options. So what else we got? That's it for that side. Synmat, nail pad, very handy when getting water from the outside of a stream or something, filling your bottles up or just having a sip. Also really good if your belly gets a bit cold, you don't want to put your jacket on, stick it out and it throws some heat back. So yeah, nice little bit of kit for what it weighs. Just a cut down thermarest for each rest. What else? This side pocket. The carbon fibre pouch. This isn't Treadlite Gear though. This is some, to be honest, some rubbish I bought. But it's a double-ended stuff sack. Why double-ended? One end, if I just want to get my jacket out and I'm not bothered about my legs, and get my jacket out. We'll go for other end. First off, we've got a clear plastic bag. Doesn't have to be clear. I'll explain about that in a second. But that's one I want my waterproofs. So then my Golite reed pants. Very, very lightweight. Pretty durable. Very comfortable. These are later model, so they do have zips, which aids getting them on and off. But last thing you want is when you're putting your waterproofs on, and let's just say your trail shoes are obviously filthy. Any grit or out on bottom of there damages membrane lining on inside your waterproofs. So what I do is put that up with my foot, help slide down, yoke trousers, don't cause any damage, and it makes it smooth and easy. So if you haven't got zips at the bottom, it's a good tip. Take it off, do the same with the other foot, and just get a good check and a wipe, turn it inside out, and then when you want to do it in reverse, you can do it in reverse. That's a top tip. That's my waterproof. In the other end. This time of year, probably go for my OMM Aether smock, ultralight, even. I love even. Rate it way better than Gore-Tex. Give me a lot of protection. I'm breathable enough to use as a wind jacket. But to be fair, I will be running in something that'll give me some wind protection. So then that's covering my body as such. We've done my gloves and that. Now, Raidlight backs. So, it's up to you what you put in them pockets. Huge, ventilated. You can see oils in them. Ventilated side pockets. Compression straps. They're good for holding stuff. Really nice. What I should have shown you while it was on as well is it's got the boa system. So, just pull and click, and then you can back it off, or you can really tighten it up and you get a nice snug fit. So, into the top of the pack. One thing I don't like about this Raidlight pack is, I'll see it down in a second, just tip it down a little bit. What you'll see, here, Velcro. I don't like Velcro. It works well when pack's stuffed and you can't roll it all the way over, but it plays havoc with fleeces, outlets like fragile ultralight clothing and that when it rubs against it. So at top of my pack, I have my OMM Barrage jacket. Very light for its features. It's waterproof, tape seams, primal loft insulation, very warm, and it can act as part of my sleep system. So I'd have that at top of my bag because it's got a bit cold. Throw that on, keep that heat up. Job's a good one, stay warm. So next thing out, I'll get my pole bag out. Now this is a lovely bit, might do a little feature on that. This is Treadlite Gear, again carbon fibre pole sack. I can't remember what it weighs off the top of my head, something like 6 grams. Now, beauty of that is I can slide that down the side of my pack. It doesn't cause any damage to my pack liner, which is just a bin liner. Keeps everything nice and neat together. Inside there, because it's a luxury setup this, I've got a tent, so this is where we carry poles. But inside there as well, more Treadlite gear. These latest peg bags, lovely peg bags, come in different colour schemes, folded over, plenty strong enough, and these will hold a good deal of pegs. Oops, I'll come out there. And in there, I'm favouring my carbon fibre tent poles, sorry, tent stakes, and then I've got a couple of shepherd's hooks in as well. You'll see what they're for in a minute. But yeah, so first thing out of my bag then, once I've got my jacket on, I've had my pegs ready, I've got my poles ready. Into the top of my pack again. Because we've come up now, very rarely take my pack off unless I'm ready for camping. Another little Treadlite gear pouch, not so little. Again, carbon fibre, tape seams, roll top. Won't fail you. And then there's my tent. So that's my 6 Moon Designs. 6 Moon Designs Deschutes plus. Top of that, I've got a Trekkertent bathtub. Now, I like using this bathtub. It's got some reinforcements on corners so it stands up, makes a nice tub when it's side shelter. Sometimes, depending on weather's fine, I'll peg that out first and pitch tent over the top of it. That way I can lay down, just double check down, make sure it's something light and I'm going to be comfy, not too sliding out. So that's my bathtub. That dropped out. That goes on top of my carbon poles, goes into peak of my tent, and just helps spread load, causes less stress. And I've put a bit of cottage there, look, and I can hang things from that as well. So I could hang a torch or something like that, or hang something up, needs drying out. That's my Deschutes plus. That there I can use as a full tent. I can have it in storm mode, I can have it lofted for ventilation, bug netting, right perimeters. I've had it a while. You'll see I've slated quality control and finish on another video, but the fact of the matter is I've had it a good while now and it's stood me really well. And I like that I can use it in a tarp mode and have doors right open, tied back, and it's just like being under a tarp, which is more me. So that's my tent. Once my tent's in and I've got my bathtub out, I can obviously start putting a bit of kit in then as I work my way through. So then there'll be spare layer. That's my Norrona Alpha top, with my Golite Alpha. That's lovely to put on again. Get it on. Might even give myself a wipe down if I'm a bit sweaty and clammy, but put that on. Got something nice and dry and fresh to wear, and that's comfortable for sleeping in if you want to sleep in it. So I can put that on side. Soft floor, it's out of wear. Next up, these are my OMM raid pants. Again, they work well as part of my sleep system. Very lightweight, Prima Loft insulation. I'm sure some of you will be familiar with OMM raid pant. As you can see, it's more or less already set up. You wear it as part of your sleep system and it forms like a bottom half of a sleeping bag, or you wear it as the pants. So again, they're good for sitting around camp end at night, wear them as insulating layer, keep yourself warm, or as an emergency layer. And then at bedtime, just reduct zips and use them as a bottom bag. You can buy attachments that go at bottom, foot pods and that. I don't bother with them, you'll see what's coming out next. But yeah, great bit of kit. We've got them tabs up at waistline, which then in turn fasten to tabs inside my jacket. And you've got a sleep system, like a sleeping bag you can wear, you can get up in. I use this in my ultralight gear sometimes, depending whether it's going to be cold at night. Even in summers, you get some very cold temperatures with full moon and that. So I can take that instead of a sleeping bag or a quilt. I don't use sleeping bags. The next thing out, I'll throw that on. an old Tyvek stuff sack. In there I've got my lightweight, or lightweight as I say, lightweight tunies, Apex Climber Shield insulation, very warm, good if your feet are damp as well, moisture will soon get through, feet will dry out, and you've got that extra foot insulation. Again, combined with OMM pants, you're laughing. So that's another luxury item, but again this time of year, that warmth that needs essential. In the same bag, I'll have a pair of Drymax winter socks. Love my Drymax socks, swear by them. If you don't know Drymax, have a look at them. Absolutely fantastic. In there as well, another couple of carrier bags. Sorry, not carrier bags, these are actually mate bags from butchers. But I can use these as a VBL, for barrier layer. I can put them over my bare feet, into my tunies. Again, get your feet wound up. Or if I wanted to slip them on over tunies and go out to the toilet, I can slip them back into my trainers, get out, and my feet aren't going to get wet with my dried socks. Nice little thing then. And you can reuse them. Something that's missing from there, I'm sure. It will come to me. My brew kit, Exped stove, titanium pot, some fuel, litre, windshield, everything's in that. I can make a brew, I can cook some eggs, I can do what I want to do with it. But that's ultralight, very fuel efficient, can't fall off. Again in another Treadlite pouch, that's Spinnaker. Gets softer with age, less crinkly, but you can hear my titanium lid. But yeah, again, Treadlite gear. Then inside there, another Treadlite pouch. Looking like a Treadlite advert, isn't it? Another Treadlite pouch inside here. Again, like I said, this is my luxury loadout. Pillar. Just bought a lovely climbing pillar and I can't fit it anyway. It's that small and I've stashed it away. But I've had that a good few years. That's just a little Mammut. It's my luxury item. Put a buff over that on inside my jacket and it's right. And I've got my Exped synmat. I'm going to do a little video on this. Give you a quick heads up on it though, but that's synmat. It's very warm and again, and it allows me to carry a lighter weight quilt for winter. Because it just bangs the heat out, back into your back. I'm too warm in it. Back into your back. Just relaxes them muscles. Love it. Comfortable, not super wide. But yeah, good night's sleep guaranteed with that. Not a Thermarest fan. So that's quite heavy. But so this is a bit of comfort after hard day's fast packing. What we got in here? So in there's my MLD super light bivi. It's not waterproof. It's got a very highly water resistant bottom and a water resistant top. That's like an extra emergency layer. If it's really cold and my quilt's out to it, I can get in that and job's a good one. Or if it's claggy and I want a bit of ventilation, this will stop my quilt getting wet and one thing or another. And for what it weighs, it's less than 200 grams. It's got an extra bug netting over the top. Beautiful bit of kit. I've had that a good while now. I've seen many cowboy camps and such. I'll use that when I'm going super ultralight with a Cuban tar. And you've got option, like I said, to cowboy camp. So that'll stay in there. And then that's my quilt. That's sub 400 grams. It is a summer quilt, but combined with multi-use bits of kit like jacket and trousers, I can use that below zero and I'm going to be comfortable. That's Apex Climber Shield. They were made for Backpacking Light website, I believe, American. But yeah, that's all it is. You'll be able to see through it nearly. But yeah, I've had that a long time. Done me really well. It's Apex 90 this one, so it is the lightest one that they do, and it's really meant for like 1 stroke 2 seasons. But again, combined with OMM pants, I'm that mad. I'm super toasty. So it's my quilt, and that's it. But that's at the bottom of the bag. The last thing is my pack liner. Sack liner is just a household refuse sack. I can repair it with a bit of tape. Usually always have a little bit of spare tape, bit of gaffer tape or something on my poles, emergency fixes. But coming up in the next video, this is an act I've just done. I made my own schnozzle bag with it. This, you can get air into this, and it'll blow that Exped up in one go. So yeah, so that's it, that's my loadout for this time of year. So 4.5 kilos. Might be a couple of little bits I want to add to it, or I might want to take out, depending on forecast, as I'm leave it do kind of thing. But other than my food, I've got everything I need. I can do 2 or 3 needs quite comfortably. I've got all my water needs. I've got hot water if I want for making brews. I'll have a few yerba mate tea bags in there or something, some coffee. And that's it. Oh, it's in a little cheat item. Very cheap. Just a piece of CCF foam. That weighs probably about 45-50 grams. That doubles again as part of my pack for my backpack, and it helps stop mat slippage, which is the bane of many a camper. And it can give me a little bit of extra heat if I wanted to. Can roll that up, stick that under my feet or something. So yeah, that's it. So I hope that's helped some of you and put some peace of mind. Sorry it's dragged on 20 odd minutes, but it is a full loadout that. All I will say with fast packing theme is practice with your kit, get efficient at putting it up, taking it down, then you're on trail, aren't you? You know, you're moving. So whether you're fast packing, speed hiking, but sport walking, you're going somewhere with a purpose, and it should be about efficiency, and that's where these vest style packs really win. Trail efficiency, keep moving. Right folks, catch you on next video, and you'll have a look to see how well this schnozzle bag works. I'll come up with some specs. See you there. Cheers.